is a sport. At least that's what I think. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the history of bowling and how it's evolved. So, let's hop right into it. The first public bowling alley was made in 1840. It was called the Knickerbocker Alleys. It was located in New York, and it actually started off with wood lanes or wood flooring. Bowling is amazing, but don't take my word for it. Here are a few regular bowlers. To start our adventure, let's go all the way down to Royal Scot, which in my personal opinion is one of the best places to bowl at.
Who are you and why do you bowl? Is my first question.
Okay. My name is Dave Spohn. I'm the Bowling Pro Shop manager at Royal Scot. And I've been a really avid bowler probably since I was a teenager, which is a long, long time ago. I love the nature of the sport. I really like the social aspect. I have a lot of friends through bowling. I like the competition. To me, it's a very pure sport.
So, who are you and why do you bowl?
I'm Madison Beckner, and I bowl because it's like a stress relief kinda, and you can do it like your whole life. Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been bowling for?
I've been bowling as long as I can walk.
Okay. How long have you been bowling for? And when did you start?
Oh, gosh. So I started as a teenager, which means it's probably been about 50 years.
What or who introduced you to bowling?
That would have to be my parents, who were just really social bowlers. When I was a little kid, I mean, I would probably end up at the bowling alley when my parents were bowling and just for fun with friends or other couples, and I was really hooked on the game.
My great-grandpa was a professional bowler, so like my whole family has been bowling for as long as I can remember. So they just got me like to do it when I was little.
Do you think bowling is recognized as a sport? And if so, why?
I believe it's a sport. It can be a sport, it can be a recreation, it can be social, it's a business. I do believe it's a sport, though. It's not universally recognized as a sport. That's our dilemma.
I think yes, even though like a lot of people don't think it is, but like you're on a team and you work together, so I think yeah.
To continue to bowl.
I love the challenge. I love the activity. I definitely enjoy the social aspect. Again, I have many friends in the sport. I've coached at high school level. I coached at college level. I enjoy that part of turning people onto the game as I enjoy it.
What is the thing that makes you continue to bowl?
I guess just like trying to get better, and it's fun.
It's evolved tremendously. You went from wood lanes, rubber bowling balls, hard rubber bowling balls. In the 60s, they developed polyester or plastic bowling balls. In the 80s, they came up with polyurethane bowling balls. 1991, they came out with what's commonly called resin balls, which are urethane with polyol additives to give them more friction and more hook. Lane surfaces became synthetic. Machines that could oil lanes, really specifically and very consistently were developed. It's a total evolution of the game.
Hold up. Before we get any farther, I want to show you the inside of Royal Scot, the place where I bowl, and just how beautiful it is. Just look at it. This is a place where you can go hang out with friends, bowl by yourself, do some competitive training. It's perfect. Simply wonderful.
How do you think the technique of bowlers have changed?
Oh, because the bowling environment changed, that led to a change in technique. The ability to hook the ball more, to strike more, led to no thumb deliveries, two-hand deliveries with high speed and high rev rates to strike more.
Who do you think is the best bowler that you've seen?
Wow, that's a real tough one because as you go through those different eras, you could be a dominant player in that era, but that doesn't mean does that make you the best of all time? You could be the best in your era. I would say the current best in this era is Jason Belmonte of Australia. Who's arguably the best two-handed bowler in the world. But Earl Anthony was a great left-handed bowler in the 60s and 70s. Dick Weber was probably one of the best bowlers in the world in the 50s and 60s. So you have different eras.
If you could say one thing to the world about bowling, what would you say?
It's a great hobby that I feel like more people should get into.
That's the end of the documentary. And I hope you learned a little bit more. I felt like it was a little bit educational. And I hope that you might want to try out bowling either as a sport or just a hobby because it's fun.